Okay, good morning. It is almost 6:30. Um, I was sleeping upstairs and I sleep with my head out of the covers, and if it gets down close to 45, I start to get cold in the face, and so I knew it was probably starting to get cold in here, and so I didn't know what time it was. I pulled out the phone and I looked at the clock, and I'm like, oh, it's time to start the fire. So I'm the first one up this morning. Um, That's not too bad actually for getting down to 46 in here. That means it literally, dropped temperature outside way faster than it dropped temperature inside. But that's pretty cool. Minus 21 this morning. Um, I'll keep an eye on it if it gets any colder, because it's supposed to actually, like the coldest part of the morning, yeah, is about right now. I mean, the next hour it might drop another degree or two. So I will keep an eye on it. If it drops another degree, I will um, take a picture of it, maybe get a nice selfie or something. But I threw a vest on as soon as I got up this morning, and I'm gonna start the fire now, and maybe the rest of the family will stay asleep for a little while if I get the fire going. But it's cold out there, and this is why we're staying inside. So we'll show you how today goes, and find a few things to do, and put that up for you later tonight. All right, let's get going. All right, so the ashtray is full. So someone's got to go outside. Um, I guess it's me. I'm gonna. The our ash bin is just outside the door. But there's no way I'm taking any chances. I should probably go put some pants on too, but shorts will be fine if they're underneath my snow pants. So I'm gonna get all bundled up to go outside the door and step back inside. All right, here I go.
You sneaking in my bed again this morning?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning.
What do you want to do today?
Go outside.
What? Oh, buddy. You already got cabin fever?
No.
No, you just want to go and play in the snow?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of snow out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, can't go out today, so we'll have to find something else fun to do, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right, so we're getting 6 watts. Woohoo! Our voltage there on the right is down to 11.6. Definitely dead batteries. These batteries, of course you can't see them. These are the two 12-volt marine batteries we have inside that I have lithium LifePo 4 batteries on order. They're supposed to be arriving here soon. And I want to get these batteries out, but we have obviously overused these batteries. Technically you don't want to take them below 12.2 volts. That'd be 50% state of charge, because you start to shorten their lifespan, and we've had them down to below 11. So that's our mistake. Not mistake, but it's our consequence. So your lead acid batteries are designed to only be discharged to 50% state of what they could actually give you, in a necessary or emergency situation. Okay. And we've been kind of living, we're off the grid, so that's kind of the situation we're living in. And so when we need lights and water, and the boys think they need entertainment through the TV and Nintendo, we just use the batteries knowing that, they're not going to be much good for anything else. So what happens is, now that they can't really hold a full charge anymore because they've been discharged too severely. They've been discharged past 0% would be what I would say. And you're only supposed to discharge them to about 50% so that you can get them, so they don't lose any capacity. They are deep cycle, so you could theoretically go to 80%. It just shortens and not lose capacity, but you would shorten the lifespan of the battery. And so we've clearly gone down below 0% at times when we've really had to. And the problem is that now that they don't have very much capacity, the solar panels actually fill them up really fast. So within an hour or two of having full sun, the voltage is all the way up, and then it's kind of maintaining it or trickle charging it like between 40 and 50 watts. And so, I mean, that's just the way it is. I don't want the lead acid batteries in the cabin anyways. And so I'm getting some new batteries. Hopefully they arrive soon. Hopefully there's no issues having them shipped here from overseas. And I'll definitely do a video about that when they come and explain a little bit more some of the nuances that I mean, some I already knew before we went off grid because we had solar panels on the camper, but some of it I've kind of learned since we've gone off grid, and I just think it's interesting stuff. And there's no one really out there explaining it in a like what I would call layman's terms that I can find on the internet or YouTube, whatever. So I think I'd like to do that when I get the batteries. I'll try and make a video kind of explaining how you need to get a system like this set up. So, but that'll be later. For now, that's just what we're at. So we're definitely dead batteries right now, though we are using them to, pump water still and to turn on the lights. The sun will come out here and hit them full in about another half hour, and that'll go up over 100 watts, probably around to 200 watts, and the batteries will charge within an hour or two, and we'll use it all day long, and the batteries will be full when we go to bed, or when the sun goes down, and then we'll watch movies, and it'll be just about dead before we go to bed. So all right. Can't really go outside. I mean, I guess we could if we bundled all up, but it's not safe. If the wind's blowing at all at minus 21, I mean, that'd be just a few minutes before you could get frostburn if something happened. We can video the outside. It's not much to look at. It snowed just before this cold weather set in, so there's snow out there. But the sun's still coming up right there over the trees. And once that gets over the trees, it'll hit our solar panels and we'll get more power for the batteries to charge. Our forest has mostly eastern white pine. And that's what we've been clearing back here to put the cabin in. It also has quite a few, I believe they're aspen or quaking aspen. Most people probably call them poplar trees. They'd be white poplar. And you can see them. And we're trying to actually save them as much as possible. So when we go through the forest and cut down more trees, we'll cut down these eastern white pine, and then in amongst them we'll try to leave these aspen, these quaking aspen trees, and only cut down the ones of those we need. Okay, so not entirely sure what this is. But it appears that our windows are smoking. No. There must be some snow or frost on the outside of that window, and the heat from inside is evaporating it, and because it's so cold outside, we can see the steam coming off of it as it's evaporating from the heat in here. It's not chimney smoke, because our chimney smoke should be higher than that. Let's get an angle over here, you can see. I don't know, it's so interesting. It's literally coming off that ice right there. And it's not inside, it's outside. I mean, it is minus 21 outside, so I guess, neat things happen. Is Steve going to get a good breakfast this morning?
I don't know. When I cook, it's always a 50-50 chance.
Well, we'll make sure we video it all then, so if anything interesting happens, we can, put it on YouTube or something.
Sure.
Sounds like your water's ready for your tea. What kind of tea do you drink?
Pretty much any tea. But my favorite is chai tea.
Do you add anything to it?
Nope.
No honey or anything?
No, not chai tea.
Okay. Just hot water and tea.
Just hot water in a mix.
Would you like to show us what your mix is specifically? Chai tea latte. Does that mean it has cream in it already too?
That's a good question.
Just you don't know, you just know you like it. Just go to Starbucks and say, "Give me the one I like."
Starbucks.
Well, this is like our home Starbucks, right? She likes it hot. Vanilla.
Comes in regular vanilla. I get whatever they have available. Can't always find it. Can't always find the vanilla. I do like the vanilla.
Would you like to say anything about your mug?
It's awesome.
Well, what kind of mug is it?
It's a Yeti mug.
And how warm will it keep
And-
your? How hot will it keep your tea for how long?
It keeps it hot for a couple hours.
Like steaming hot, like literally steam will come off of it for a couple hours.
For at least an hour, I can't drink it, and then it's pretty warm after for that second hour. But it's been a good cup. I don't know if all Yeti products are that good, but this one is.
Okay, so it looks like the potatoes are just about done. We got some breakfast sausage going. And we're going to get on the bagel next. And then I think an egg or two or three. Two? I only get two?
Look at all the other food you got.
Yeah, look at it all. I've had to wait. It's already 8 o'clock. I should have had breakfast 2 hours ago.
Toaster.
All right, here's Patience working her magic. Got the sausage underneath the mesh shield to keep it from splattering everywhere. Got my eggs on. Got my bagels getting all toasted up. Yummy, yummy. Give that a little push down so it keeps toasting. Oh, looks like we're going to get some salt and pepper. Sprinkle the salt into your hand first. That way you can know how much exactly you're putting onto your food. Okay, say that again.
The whole thing?
The whole thing. Say the whole thing.
Okay, so because our homemade sausage is frozen, I kind of cook it on lower heat. Cook it slowly. And
So
then,
explain to our viewers that don't know about cook stoves. Where is the hot heat and where is the cooler heat?
Okay. Okay, so because our homemade sausage is frozen, I start out by cooking it kind of on a lower heat. So a cook stove, the hot heat is here above the firebox, and then in the middle is kind of medium heat, and over here is low heat. So I cook them on kind of a medium low heat to since they're frozen, and then as they thaw and get a little bit start browning them, and then I move them over to the hotter heat, kind of get a nice little crispy side. So it takes time to get perfection.
So all that, you said all that just to say it takes time to get perfection, to achieve perfection.
Achieve perfection. That's the word. You ready for breakfast?
I'm more than ready.
Then get your plate.
I don't know if you can get all this on. 1 plate.
Then that means you have too much food.
No, I think it just means I need another plate.
If you need 2 plates, it means you have too much food.
Thank you.
Bon appetit. How was it?
Good.
Good. Full? Yes.
All right, what's next on the order of business for today?
Well, I'm going to get the laundry folded and put away.
Are we going to have...
And, I don't know, go back to bed?
Take a nap?
I don't know. Well, we almost got enough power or enough voltage to make bread.
Yeah, we should make some
So
bread.
we should make some bread.
We're gonna have to make pizza dough anyways for tonight.
And then if you're not gonna make bread, then maybe I'll run another load of laundry.
Okay, you can see we're getting almost 300 watts now. The sun's not fully up yet. It's still kind of at an angle on the solar panels. I would expect it sometime today, if we stay full sun with no clouds, to get up to about 350 watts. That would be about the max of what we can expect from 400 watts of panels. You can see the voltage. I'm bringing it down. I'm bringing it down at 83 volts from the panels. It's converting that to the 13.7 volts, and it's at 16. So now it's got the batteries topped off already, and so it's slowing down the watts. So because our batteries can't hold that much capacity anymore, because we've taken the voltage down too low at times, it's already slowing down how much voltage or how much watts it's going to put into them. So you saw we were up at 300 watts. So it's already 70 watts we're just wasting. Like, our panels could be doing more, but they're just not, because it thinks the batteries are already at its capacity. So when I get batteries that can hold more capacity, we'll actually be able to get more energy out of our solar panel, or out of our system.
Whoa! Look at this coat. I can't get this one out.
New Play-Doh, so much fun. Let's keep going. Ready? Isaiah, what? Okay, here we go.
Duh.
Good.
Ah.
Good. Oh, good. And?
Duh.
No. What is this?
Elvis.
Eh. Well, let it jump. Yeah.
Kiss. It sounds like I'm saying kiss.
Nope. Whoops. Like X.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Two. 0, 1, 2.
Okay, we got school done and it's lunchtime. We're gonna keep it simple, have some nuggets today, and then while those are baking, I'm gonna mix up a batch of chocolate chip cookies for us to have for snack today.
What you doing?
Baking cookies. If I don't sit here and watch the temperature and watch the timer, then I get distracted and cookies get burnt.
Let's see the cookies. Yep, they're in there. All right, that's done.
Yep. Just one more 30 seconds.
I want to, and that might work.
A little after 2 o'clock, and it's warming up out there. I don't know if this will be our high for the day or not, but we'll keep watching and keep you posted.
How do you tell a great bread? Not the taste, not the smell, but the sound. Only great bread sound this way. Okay, so we got the pizzas in one of the pizzas in the oven, the other pizza's ready to go. I'm gonna do a pizza and a movie tonight. I feel like we did a lot today. We did a lot of baking, a lot of, we had to make the pizza sausage, we had cookies, bread, breakfast, lunch. And I even got a nap in. I feel like I'm tired already. I gotta go make a movie. I'm exhausted.
I think you're tired from all the eating you've done today.
Oh. One thing I gotta say about sheltering in place is the food is good. If you can't go outside, you spend all this time inside thinking about what you're gonna eat next, and
It's exhausting.
And delicious.
So one note, we warmed up to -3.
-3 was the highest we saw. Yeah.
So
it was a heat wave. -3.
Heat wave. We didn't even make it up to 0 today.
I don't think we will for a while, but
Yeah,
maybe during the day it'll get above 0, and then at night it'll be back down to like -18, -14 tonight, something like that. It's already -6 now.
We were supposedly had our coldest night last night, so we'll see what happens tonight. It's still supposed to be cold, -17, 18 or something like that, but so we'll see.
Well, that feels nice. I know the fridge is still working, even with the batteries outside in the pump house for the fridge, and the water pump, the water line to the creek didn't freeze. So that's promising that we've had this cold of weather. Obviously, the longer it stays cold, the more risk it is now of like the water line freezing up. But if we can handle -21, I think we're good to go.
Yeah, it's
which is encouraging because that system is untested.
Yeah, and everything is functioning just like normal. And
just don't open the door.
Just can't go outside.
Just don't open the door. I went out once this morning to take care of the ashtray, and I had to step out to grab one of the thing. I think, where was it yesterday? I stepped out on the porch for like 3 seconds and then stepped back in. It's cold out there, so we definitely don't want to be away from our place of warmth for any period of time, just because the danger if something would happen, the danger of being stuck out there is actually real. So.
All right, we gotta check the pizza before it burns. So for now,
that's that.